Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Thursday, the 20th of April 2023. I want to use the Celestial Tarot today because we have a solar eclipse happening. It's also a new moon in Aries. I've made a separate video on that. So if you want more information on this eclipse, which is a really big deal as far as astrological events are concerned, then have a look at the video that I made on that. I go into quite a lot of detail. For this reading, I want to see what the cards have to say about this day, because the tarot always has its own unique take on things. And I'm kind of interested to see what tarot messages are coming through and also what astrological symbols are going to be highlighted. So first card we have Sagitta, the Ace of Pentacles. Cetus, the Two of Wands. And Auriga, the Six of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so all of these cards are about opportunity, drive, a focus on the future, a blessing from the universe in terms of your practical circumstances and your ability to manage your practical circumstances. And then here, this reminds me very much of Sagittarius, this arrow being shot upwards. So it's about a sense of adventure and kind of making your life bigger. So as far as the cards are concerned, they're saying that this is a day where there is great opportunity for you to take charge of your own destiny and to take practical steps immediately as soon as you make that decision. And that is very much aligned with this eclipse. It's a new moon. A new moon is pioneering energy in itself. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. And if you think about the astrology wheel, Aries is the ascendant in the traditional astrology chart. And the ascendant is dawn, it's sunrise. So it's this sense of I have a whole day ahead of me, and the day being symbolic of I have my whole life ahead of me. And I am optimistic and enthusiastic about living this life. And how am I going to make it look? And what are the things I'm going to, what am I going to be interested in? And what amazing, fabulous experiences am I going to have? So it's this really youthful, optimistic, inexperienced energy that's just raring to go and is going to have a multitude of experience. Of course, if it sets off, then it's going to have wonderful things happen and some negative things. But that's not the point. The point is the initial urge and drive to go on that journey. So the cards are saying that if you have felt like you haven't had control of your own life or the direction your life is going in, and the themes have been very similar over the last few days, I think there's a real focus on this. I am in control of my own life. I do have power to steer this ship in whatever direction I want it to go. Not only do I have that power, but I have the ability to enjoy the journey, to work at it in a really consistent way, and to have the world bless me in return to my efforts. And with the Six of Pentacles, that is a genuine opportunity to create something new, to build something new. So let's have a look at each card then. We have 3 cards, which are all minor arcana cards. So these are temporary influences, temporary blessings and kind of openings that you have access to on this day. So it's important to kind of strike while the iron is hot. The Ace of Pentacles in the tarot is the first card in the suit of Pentacles, and it's really the universe delivering something to you on a silver platter. Pentacles is the element of earth, and it rules anything to do with things that exist on this planet. So well, first of all, nature, our bodies, the things that we do, the things that we work, and how we use our energy in order to create certain circumstances for ourselves on this planet. And the Ace of Pentacles here says there's an opportunity to go on a new adventure, which will feel fulfilling and satisfying. It will include some work. We've got Capricorn here, and Saturn, the ruler of Capricorn. The work will pay off and land you in a position that is very, very solid and stable. So not only is the journey enjoyable and fun and worth going on, but the end result is good too. And that really is a blessing from the universe. So there's this great sense of, hey, I may have a new idea to change the way my life is at the moment, because if I do things differently, then I'm going to have a different outcome. And there's absolutely no fear. There's a sense of, I want to work really hard at something that will pay off, that will reward me, and where I can really feel proud of myself and give myself a pat on the back and say, do you know what, I went on this adventure on my own. No one was holding my hand. No one was spoon feeding me. And I did this. It's paid off. And ta-da, hurrah. I've got something out of it. And if that's not satisfying, I don't know what is. Next, we've got Cetus, the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands usually shows a young person standing on a balcony with the world in the palm of their hands, looking out to sea. And the two wands are positioned to create a doorway that this person stands in between. And the card is about this sense or the strength to say, I am not a passenger or a spectator in my own life. I'm actually the person who is running this whole show. So I'm now going to hold this in the palm of my hand, and it's not an iron fist, but I'm going to make sure the direction, first of all, has been thought out, and then I'm going to do the work involved. And again, that word work and practical action steps, which are so supported on this day, it allows that person to launch themselves into a kind of new and better future. Here it's interesting because we've got this monstrous being at the top. We've got the sun, your identity, Aries, confidence, drive, all of the things about sunrise and new beginnings and possibilities. So it's not only that, it's you have the motivation, but even if the odds are against you, you're going to be particularly motivated to rally against that. So there's an element of rebelliousness here. There's an element of, you're not going to frighten me. There's also a kind of element that I would associate with that you're not going to tell me what I can and cannot do in my life and with my life. I'm going to face this beast and I'm going to work it out on my own. Thank you very much. So you become your own kind of Cetus slayer. I don't know if it's a dragon or... Finally, we've got the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, usually I call the haves and haves not card. It's when you're up, it's important to give. When you're down, it's important to receive help in order to create or to maintain this balance, because life has its ups and downs. But the Six of Pentacles in itself is an opportunity to change your circumstances. And these two cards have said that you're being gifted in order to create a kind of life that is fulfilling, rich, enjoyable. And the doorway as such opens on this day, allowing you to kind of cross over into this threshold of the new and the unexplored that only exists in your mind's eye at the moment. So we've got Saturn here, which is stability and structure, same as here. So the outcome, the cards are really making the point that the adventure you set off on today is going to be a long-term one. It's going to be solid and it's going to pay you back in dividends. Then we've got Taurus, which is abundance and prosperity and comfort. And then the Six Pentacles here, the opportunity, creating this kind of chalice. It looks like the Ace of Cups to me, which again is a blessing in the universe in terms of feeling like you're loved and taken care of. And here we've got a woman kind of nurturing these two animals, almost rescuing them. And this is about rescuing yourself. The opportunity to say, I love myself so much, I'm going to invest in my future and take risks so that I can build something which is beyond my wildest hopes and dreams right now. It's really that wonderful sense of, I'm going to squeeze every inch of goodness out of my life that I possibly can. Which, I mean, that kind of attitude is beautiful, and is certainly going to yield fab results. Number-wise, we've got the Ace, which is 1, then we've got 2, that's 3, and 6 is 9. 9 is, in numerology, is spirituality and completion. So it's the end of an old cycle, which may have felt tired and drab and uninspiring. And it's the beginning of a new cycle that inherently has all these fiery, adventurous kind of elements contained in them. So I hope that gives you an idea of what you'll be working with. If you want more information on this amazing kind of opportunity day, check out the video on the eclipse. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on book your reading to audio reading with me. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. Please hit subscribe and share the video online. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.